Hello and very warm welcome. My name is Sebastian and we want to do today Amazon Knowledge Bases in Amazon Bedrock, so RAGs in this case. And we want first to discover why this is important, because usually when we would use a large language model, it is trained on all of the information which is out there in the internet, which is out there somewhere in scientific articles and so on. So usually Anthropic and all the other large language model providers even don't say where they trained it on. But the limitation of the models is that it is not so much familiar with some specific company or specific user information, and this is what RAG came into place. So with RAG, this stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, you can give the model this information about your specific users or your specific company, which is then a basis which the model can generate prompts from, in a nutshell. So usually when you go to here to chat, and when we would select a model, let's do this, and we test here something, Nova Light, and we will now ask what is the email for support in my company. Let's see. I'm sorry, but I can't provide specific internal company information. It's clear, yeah. So it doesn't count because it doesn't know it. And that's why these agents or these knowledge bases come in place, not agents, sorry. So let's go back here to Amazon Bedrock. And then we go to knowledge bases. Let's let it here shortly load. We click here to create knowledge base with a vector store. So I don't want to be too much theoretical. So what it actually does, it will take your knowledge, which could be in a different format, for instance in a text, or it could be a table, and all of this information is tokenized. Then it goes also in a vector. So all the words are in a vector itself, and from this vector then the LLM will get the information in super simple terms. Okay, good. So we will provide the knowledge base details. So quick start, here it has a name. We will create and use a new service role. Our data source is Amazon S3 we could use Confluence, Salesforce, SharePoint. Let's see if we can put here custom. Or no, we go here with Amazon S3. So let's shortly open Amazon S3. In Amazon S3, this is the storage. And I hope it loads. Okay, for this case, we are creating a bucket. My knowledge base bucket, and then the 03, 07, 225, so that it's nicely unique. We will create the bucket. And there it is. Then we will upload here our file. And this file I can shortly show you. It's actually my FAQ section. So this could be information here in this case about returns and exchanges, how it's been going, how long is shipping time, and so on. So this could be a typical knowledge base. We will add this file. In this case it's a text file. We will upload it. Okay, I hope it will give us also then the permission. Let's see. Go to next. So the data source, and we will browse as free. Here it is, my knowledge base bucket. Then the parsing strategy is Bedrock default parser. All of this we can right now leave as it is. An important one is here the chunking strategy. Chunking breaks down the text into smaller segments before embedding. So if a document is less than or already 300 tokens, it's not split further. So automatically splits text into chunks of about 300 tokens in size. You can also do other chunking. So there's different chunking strategies, and this is just how your knowledge is divided to prepare it for the vector store. So as more and more chunks you have, as specific it is, and not has too much of one text line in it. Here in this case we can do default chunking, but if you all want to be here more granular, you can also choose different types. We go to next. So we will create a new vector store. This vector store will be in Amazon OpenSearch Serverless. This is the one which we will choose. So you can also see that you can use PostgreSQL servers, Neptune Analytics, and so on. But in this case, OpenSearch Serverless. Sorry, we need a model. For sure, we will use this one to do the embedding itself. Okay, and it's fine. And then we want to create our knowledge base. This will shortly take a moment. And what it now in the background does is it will take our text, which we had here. It will chunk it into pieces. We had a default chunking, so it will be chunked into 300 different chunks. Then it will be embedded in the vector store, and the vector store is created in OpenSearch Serverless. And I hope that you see here this process may take several minutes to complete. So I will come back in one of the next videos when it is created, and then we will see how it's turning out. And for all which don't know why we do this, actually again, knowledge bases gives the certain information for the large language model which usually it don't have. So Retrieval Augmented Generation is a good thing to have certain information from your company, from you as a user, to build into these knowledge bases where the model can then retrieve data from. Okay, then I will see you in the next one of the next video when this creation is done. Have a nice day. Bye bye.